So guys, in today's video, I want to go over why every single Fortnite player should watch the Global Championships that are going to be happening on September 7th and 8th this month. Now, I truthfully believe that this is going to be one of the biggest tournaments we've had in Fortnite, simply because it is in one of the best seasons that we've had in a while, and also because Fortnite players are better than ever right now. There are teams dominating across the world, and I really want to see how those stories play out on the LAN stage. Now, without waiting any longer, let's hop right into this video. So guys, in my opinion, the first genuine reason that I'd recommend you guys watch the Global Championships is going to be to learn from the best of the best. A lot of people think that the pros are just genetically better than the rest of us at Fortnite. However, you need to understand that they grinded really hard to get where they are. Even pro players that have been pro since back in 2019, they are still really good and they still practice every single day to be the best that they can be. We can learn so much about Fortnite competitive from the pro players, down to basic things such as what retakes they do, what loadouts they pick up, and even how they organize their inventory. A lot of people try to think that these types of details don't matter. Trust me guys, these details matter a lot in competitive. They're going to basically make or break your guys' habits, your rituals, how you guys conduct yourself in the competitive games. Now, of course, I'm not saying you should copy everything that these pro players do. However, you should look at stuff like what objects they farm to maximize material gain, or what keybinds they have and if they are good or not. Even things down to how they move their character in a box to avoid being hit by enemy fire. That stuff is crucial. Now, these are just a couple of the things that you guys can learn. There's going to be so much more that you can learn from pros watching this event, but genuinely what you guys should do is watch it, get out a notepad or open up a Word document and just try to write down some notes about how these pro players are playing, what's succeeding, what's failing, and how you guys can implement that into your own gameplay. Now guys, the second thing is going to be to pay attention to fundamentals. Another thing that the pro players are very good at is mastering the fundamentals of competitive Fortnite. Generally, pro players have mastered material usage, which involves using the least amount of materials possible that you can in a certain situation. This can be during a fight, this can be during the end game, or pretty much in any situation where materials are required. On top of this, target priority is a crucial aspect that I'd recommend you guys pay attention to as well. Target priority is essentially the aspect of focusing on the best target or enemy player to either damage or eliminate for either surge or a refresh during the end game. Now, of course, this doesn't just have to be in the end game. However, this is most likely when it's going to happen. And of course, the final thing that's going to be a fundamental that the pro players have mastered to a T is going to be pathing. This is going to mean seeing the best path to rotate throughout the end game zones. In my opinion, this is the thing that a lot of amateur players aren't really good at and something that pros are exceptionally good at. Even in these pro player lobbies where the pro players are going to be extremely good, they're going to be extremely high skill, and it's going to be very competitive, these players know exactly how to find the best rotation path throughout the zone, and that's a skill I think a lot of you guys should learn to develop. Now, on top of that, guys, there's going to be another tip that I'd recommend, and another reason I'd recommend for you guys to watch this Global Championship completely is going to be regarding the Season 4 meta. You guys can learn about the Season 4 meta, and even though it is specific to the current season, you can learn how these pro players use the items, the drop spots, the weapons of this current season, and then you can apply those strategies into your modern day gameplay in the cash cups and other tournaments and beyond in this season. Now, of course, the competitive meta right now in the season is going to be changing with nerfs and buffs for different items being released quite constantly. However, as the season continues, as the Global Championships get closer and closer, it's going to come down to a fixed meta that's going to be there for pretty much the rest of the season. By that time, I would recommend you guys know exactly how the pro players are using these items, playing to the meta, and abusing them to actually win these tournaments. And I would most specifically recommend you guys watch the winner of this tournament, rewatch their gameplay, take notes, understand what they're doing to succeed so well. That is a crucial aspect that too many people miss. Now guys, another great tip is going to be for you guys to watch endgame clutch moments. Now the reason for this is because watching moments in which pro players clutch will definitely happen throughout these endgames is going to be able to help you understand how to develop your own clutch factor. I think a clutch factor is one of the most overlooked aspects of your competitive playstyle. Obviously, it does come with experience and practice, however, you can develop it truthfully. For example, in games where you or your duo partner get eliminated and the other person has to clutch, you can learn how to rotate, get refreshes, and switch layers as a solo and truthfully clutch and get as far into the game as you can. Furthermore, in mid-game fights, a clutch factor is crucial. The main aspect is going to be to learn how to stay calm and how to act in these tense situations. You guys can learn that by watching these pro players. You can watch them in end games, mid-game fights, whatever the broadcast is showing, you guys should be watching it and taking notes. And then lastly, guys, pro players have mastered this clutch factor idea. You guys can learn how to do the same things they do by watching their actions, rotations, and ability to clutch and get out of these bad scenarios. And of course, my final tip is genuinely going to be to have fun. This is a rare LAN event that does not happen too often, and it is one of the biggest gaming events in the world, so be sure to watch and be sure to enjoy yourself. But guys, that is the video on why you should watch Globals. I hope you all enjoyed, and I will see you all in the next video. Bye guys.